If you're getting a black screen while playing Nightingale on PC, then you are at the right place. We have got the best ways to fix the issue. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Check the minimum system requirements for Nightingale. If you are getting a black screen while playing Nightingale, first check if your system meets the minimum requirements for the game. Here are the minimum and recommended requirements for Nightingale. Minimum requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS Windows 10 64-bit. Processor Intel Core i5-4430. Memory 16 GB RAM. Graphics NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, Radeon RX 580 or Intel Arc A580. DirectX version 12. Network broadband internet connection. Storage 70 GB available space. Recommended requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS Windows 10 64-bit. Processor Intel Core i5-8600. Memory 16 GB RAM. Graphics GeForce RTX 2060 Super or Radeon RX 5700 XT. DirectX version 12. Network broadband internet connection. Storage 70 GB available space. Additional things you should consider: an internet connection is required to play the game. You will also require SSD. Windows 10 version 1909 revision 18363.1350 or greater. Version 2004-revision 19041.789 or greater. Version 20H2 revision 19042.789 or greater. You can check the system requirements from this link. Method 2. Restart the game and your PC. If your PC supports the minimum requirements for playing Nightingale and still you are getting a black screen, restart the game and your computer. Sometimes a fresh restart can fix minor bugs and glitches that can be responsible for the issue. So close the game. Then use Windows Search to open Task Manager. Go to the Processes tab and right-click on Nightingale. Select the End Task option. Now exit Task Manager and restart your PC. Now launch the game and check. Method 3. Check the server status of Nightingale. Next, you can check the Nightingale server status. You can check the game's X handle or via Discord from here. If there is any server outage, then wait for some time and then relaunch the game and check again. When the server becomes up and live again, try to launch the game and see. Method 4. Launch Nightingale from the installation folder. The next thing you can try is to launch the game directly from the game installation folder. See if this can fix the issue. To do so, open the Steam library and right-click on Nightingale. Go to its properties. Select Installed Files and click on the Browse option. This should take you to the game installation folder. Now try launching the game from here. Method 5. Tweak the game settings. You can tweak some in-game settings to get the best out of Nightingale. This can help you if you are running the game even on a low-end PC. If you can't get into game settings, then try these changes, otherwise skip this method. Try launching the game, open Settings. Go to the Video tab. Here, you can set the full screen mode to windowed mode. You can also try running the game in full screen, windowed and borderless windowed modes and see which one works the best for you. Then set the resolution to 1280x720. Next, you can uncheck the motion blur. Now go to the graphics section. Set the quality preset to quality or balanced. Next, set Lumen GI to balanced. Next, scroll down and turn off VSync. Turn off NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency. Set the performance boost to NVIDIA DLSS. Apply the changes done. Now launch the game and see. Method 6. Run Steam and Nightingale as administrators. The next thing you can do is run Steam, and the game as administrators. The game files may sometimes need administrative privileges to run. So go to the game installation folder, right-click on the game exe and open its properties. Head to the compatibility tab. Check the box for run this program as an administrator. Click on apply and then on OK. Repeat the same for Steam. Go to the Steam installation folder. Then right-click on the Steam folder and open its properties. Head to the compatibility tab. Check the box for run this program as an administrator. Click on apply and then on OK. Now launch Nightingale. Method 7. Verify the game files in Steam. Missing or corrupted game files can also cause the game to crash and show you black screen. So verify the integrity of the game files. To do so, head to Steam Library. Right-click on the game and expand its properties. Click on Install Files and select the Verify Integrity of Game Files option. Once the game is verified, launch the game and check. Method 8. Change Windows compatibility mode. Another thing you can do is change the compatibility mode. To do that, open the game properties as shown before. Then go to the compatibility tab. Check the box for run this program in compatibility mode for the option. Choose a Windows version and click on apply and then on OK. Method 9. Make changes in the engine.ini. Go to this PC. Go to C drive. Open the users folder. Next, open your username folder. Go to the app data folder. If you do not see the app data folder, then click on the view tab from the top. Select show and then check hidden items. Now you should see the app data folder. Open the app data folder. Open the local folder. Now open the NWX folder. Inside this, you will find the saved folder. Next, open the config folder and open the Windows client folder. Here, you should see the engine folder. Right-click on it. Open with Notepad. Scroll down to the end. Copy and paste this entry. You will get this in the description. You can copy and paste it from there. After entering this, go to the File tab and click on Save. Now launch the game and check. If this doesn't work, you can replace this entry and check. You will also get this in the description below. Method 10. Troubleshoot the graphics drivers. Make sure your graphics drivers are updated. You should always keep them updated to avoid issues while gaming. Here is how to update your graphics drivers. Right-click on the Windows search button and choose Device Manager. Go to the Display Adapter section and then expand it. Right-click on your graphics driver and click on Update Driver option. Select the Search Automatically for Drivers option and follow the instructions provided on screen to download and install the latest driver. You should visit the official websites of your graphics card manufacturer to update your graphics card drivers. These websites are linked in the description below. Download the latest drivers for the graphics card installed on your computer from these websites. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the driver installation process. Once done, restart your system. Then open the app again to check for any updates. If any updates are available, download and install them. Method 11. Run Nightingale on dedicated graphics card. If you have multiple GPUs for your computer, then make sure you use the one exclusively for gaming. This ensures a better gaming experience. So using the dedicated GPU for gaming can avoid issues while playing games like Nightingale. Here is how to check if you are running the dedicated graphics card. However, this depends upon your operating system and your specific card. Press the Windows key plus R to launch the Run utility. Type dev mgmt.msc in the Run command box and press Enter or click on the OK button. Expand the Display Adapter section in the Device Manager. Here, you will find the two adapters, one for your dedicated graphics card and the other is the integrated graphics card. The dedicated graphics card should have a much longer and more specific name than the integrated one. The dedicated graphics card may also have a higher memory size listed. So run Nightingale with the dedicated graphics card and check if this could fix the issue. Method 12. Disable full screen optimization. The next thing you can do is disable full screen optimization. Double-click on this PC and go to the game installation folder. Open the game folder and right-click on the game exe and then open its properties. Go to the compatibility tab and disable full screen optimization. Click on apply and then on OK. Method 13. Set Nightingale to high performance from settings. Setting the game to high performance can also help reduce black screen issues while playing games like Nightingale. Press the Windows plus I keys to open settings. Click on System and then select Display. Scroll down and click on Graphics. Click on the Browse button under Customs Options for Apps. Head to the Nightingale installation folder, select the game exe and add it. You should now see it in the apps list. Click on Options and select High Performance. Select Save to save the changes. Method 14. Configure Windows game settings. If the Windows settings are misconfigured, then also you can get a black screen while playing Nightingale. First, make sure the game mode is enabled. To check that, go to Windows Settings. Then click on the Gaming tab. Select Game Mode from the right side pane. Make sure the Game Mode toggle is turned on. Next, click on the back button next to Settings and click on the Game Bar tab. Turn the toggle off. Next, go back and click on the Captures tab. Disable Record What Happened and Capture Audio when recording a game toggles. Method 15. Set high performance in Windows Power Options. You can set the high performance mode for the intense gameplay for better results. Open Control Panel using Windows Search. Select Power Options. Click on High Performance under Hide Additional Plans. If you cannot find it, click on Show Additional Plans. Once done, restart your PC and then launch Nightingale. Method 16. Change settings from NVIDIA Control Panel. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, change the settings from the NVIDIA Control Panel to boost the performance. Right-click on your desktop and choose Show More Options. Click on the NVIDIA Control Panel. Select Manage 3D Settings. Click on the Global Settings tab. Scroll down and find the shader cache size. Once you have found it, click on it and set it to Unlimited. Now select the Manage 3D Settings again and click on the Program Settings tab. Click on Add and select Browse. Head to the game installation folder and add the exe file. After the game is added, find OpenGL Rendering GPU and set that to your graphics card. Now find the Power Management mode and set it to maximum performance. Next, find VSync and set it as Adaptive. Click on Apply to save the changes. Check if the game is working fine now. If you are still getting a black screen, go to the next solution. Method 17. Change the launch options in Steam. To change the launch options of Nightingale, right-click on the game from Steam. Open Properties, go to the General tab. Type -DX11 in the launch options and try to launch the game. If it does not work, you can try with -DX12. Method 18. Disable all in-game overlays. Disabling in-game overlay features can boost the gaming performance and fix black screen issues. Here, we are showing how to disable Steam overlay. Open Steam and click on Library. Find Nightingale and right-click on it. Then select its properties. From the General tab, uncheck the Enable the Steam overlay while in-game option. Also disable other overlay apps like GeForce Experience, Discord, NVIDIA Shadowplay overlay, or AMD overlay. Method 19. Try a lower resolution. You can also try a lower resolution from Settings. To do that, go to the Windows Settings. Click on the System tab and select Display. Then head to Display Resolution. You can try a lower resolution than the recommended one for your PC and check if the game loads now. Method 20. Update your Windows OS. Windows updates can also help resolve issues with game performance. Updating Windows to the latest version ensures your computer runs with the latest security and performance enhancements. Type Check for Updates in the search menu and select the top option. Click on the Check for Updates button. If any update is available, download and install the updates. Restart your PC for that. Now launch the game and see if this could resolve the issue. Method 21. Allow the game through the firewall. Another cause of the black screen issue on the PC could be firewall interference. So you can check that by allowing the game through firewall and your antivirus program. Here, we are showing how to allow the game through Windows Security. Open the Windows Security app using the search menu. Now click on the Firewall and Network Protection option. After that, tap on the Allow an app through firewall option from the right side pane and then press the Change Settings button. Next, click on the Allow another app button and then press the Browse button to select the game exe file. Click on Open and then click on the Add button. You will now see the game under the list of allowed apps and features. Tick the checkbox associated with Nightingale and enable it on both public and private networks. Once done, you can press the OK button to save changes. Finally, you can relaunch the game file and check if it is loading properly. If the Steam overlay feature is disabled, it can help improve gaming performance. Method 22. Close the unnecessary processes running in the background. Another great way to boost gaming performance is closing any unnecessary apps running in the background. Right-click on the taskbar and select Task Manager. In the Processes tab, check for any unnecessary processes. Right-click on them and select End Task to close them. Apps like Discord, GeForce Experience, Google Chrome are some that you should close before playing Nightingale. Method 23. Download the latest version of DirectX. Many games, including Nightingale, require a specific version of DirectX to run properly. If you have an outdated or incompatible version, it will cause crashing, freezing, or not launching errors. The latest version of DirectX ensures the game's improved performance. This is what you have to do to install DirectX. Search DirectX Runtime Download on Google and open the first result from Microsoft.com. Select the installer language you prefer and click on Download. Wait for the download to finish and then run the installer. Complete the installation and wait for the installation to finish. After the installation completes, restart your PC. Method 24. Install Visual C++ Redistributable. Installing Visual C++ Redistributable can be helpful since it includes a set of libraries that helps the game rely on and function normally. If these libraries are missing or outdated, it leads to black screen while gaming. To install Visual C++ Redistributable, search for Visual C++ Redistributable in Google. Click on the first link of Microsoft.com. Download the recently available Visual C++ Redistributable. Ensure you download for the correct architecture like x64 for 64-bit systems and x86 for 32-bit systems. Install the downloaded file and restart your PC. Method 25. Disable VSync and G-Sync. Usually G-Sync and VSync help to run the game with stability, but sometimes they can be the reason why games like Nightingale have black screen issues. So you can disable the G-Sync or VSync as per your system following this guide. Method 26. Increase virtual RAM. Type Advanced System Settings in the Windows search menu and select the top search result. Under Performance, click Settings. Go to the Advanced tab. Under Virtual Memory, click Change. Uncheck Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives. Choose the drive where you want to store the paging file. Select Custom Size. In the Initial Size field, enter a value equal to 1.5 times of your total available RAM. In the Maximum Size field, enter a value that is 3 times of your total RAM. To check that, open Windows Settings and then from the System tab, select About. Check the RAM. Once you have set the value, click on Set, then OK twice. Then restart your system. Method 27. Disconnect the connected USB devices. Sometimes the USB devices connected to your PC can also cause gaming issues. So disconnect the peripherals like mouse, hotas, pedals, wheel, Razer Tartarus or any additional USB adapter connected to your PC. You should also disconnect any joystick, controller or multiple monitor setup. Method 28. Close unnecessary browsers. If you have opened too many browsers tab, then this can also lag the system and cause your game to crash or create issues. So while gaming, close the browser you do not need. Then launch the game and see if this helps. Method 29. Pause background downloads. It's better to pause or stop other background downloads while launching and playing Nightingale, as these downloads can cause black screen issues. Once you finish your gameplay, then you can resume downloading games or install patch updates. And there you have it, the 29 methods to fix the black screen issue while playing Nightingale. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solutions solved your problem. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.